Hmm. I celebrate yesterday from an inside out job of people pointing out space for me to know where I was not in my truth from their perspective. And I had to dance with the question, am I? And it was a fine line between mhm, passion and agitation for people and for me to tell because my old pattern says just so much of that. So I don't know. I don't know how to really work with concerns well, like other people's concerns. And so that's what I'm looking at from an inside out job, starting from the inside, measuring it to the outside and say, well, are they trying to tell me my truth or am I telling them my truth? That is a fine line with friends, family, and those you love. So inside out to me is my truth, my power, my passion, my purpose. It's where I find peace, power, and prosperity. Every moment, every day, am I always in that frequency? No. Just as much as is the air exactly the same you breathe every day. It isn't. Hmm. My emotions are like the weather. And that was me inside out yesterday. Internally to externally, is that aligned? Is that my truth? And I just celebrate my wobbles. And man, I can't tell if it's my wobble or your wobble. I turn it over to anyone else. Mm, mm. Thanks, Lynn. Yeah. Agitation is my wobble. So, yeah. Name the agitation, the irritation, and just notice it for that. It's nothing more than just the wobble, just like something's out of balance. What is it? Is it, and doesn't matter. Is it me? Is it, I always can say it's me. There, that just opened up freedom. What space do you celebrate?
I celebrate the frequency of innocence. And as all of you know, that's a very new feeling for me. The frequency of innocence.
Why is that important, Craig?
Because it's my core. It's the core of me.
Hmm.
It's the truest part of my true nature.
Hmm.
It's the depths of my heart. To use a term that's been said already today, it's my true self. Truest self.
It is a welcome home.
Yeah. Yeah, it is home.
That is
home
what's
and it's heaven at the same time.
right. And the wobble grows from that center line out. It's just when we notice the wobble, how far away did it get from that innocence, our intuition, our intuitive hits, which is where the obvious next step comes from. So if we don't have a practice to listen to our intuition, the obvious next, we are going to be making up all unnecessary shit and wonder why my life is miserable. This is the way, a way to a happy structure. Hmm. And it is through innocence. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the evidence of things not seen. The evidence of things not seen. Nothing else matters. I appreciate this space because I realize I never would have been able to get into this space by myself. And here we are. And the gift. Oh my gosh. It's such a gift to be able to lead others into the same space. Thank you, all of you. I love you so much. Oh my. I'm complete. But I'm sensing that someone else has a yes and. So please speak it out.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
I had a couple of realizations after yesterday's call. And after yesterday's call, I was very much, I was in a wobble when I left. And yeah, I was searching for that innocence within the wobble. So it really dawned upon me, like, I don't know versus I don't need to know was a massive thing for me, because I don't know triggers a lot. I don't need to know is different. Comes from a different place of my experience. And then from my wobble, what did I go and do? I done the same habitual thing that I usually do, that I hate doing, and that I like. The habit of it is like, seriously, can you not seriously overcome this? Like, what the fuck is in the way here? Like, why do you keep on repeating these same things over and over again? So on the call yesterday, I got confused, and then I got distracted because I was confused, and then I realized I was distracted, and then I criticized it because I was wasting my time, and I was like, then I went into a big massive wobble. I was like, I have so much to do, and I'm not even focused on what's happening here, and I'm confused, and then I'm just gonna go to the kitchen and get some food, some stimulating food for my good old adrenal glands, and to cover up the emotional shit of you are stupid, which ties into I don't know. So, like, I have to be stupid to keep the identity alive. So I have to continue the habits that I associate with being stupid if that identity is going to stay alive, if that old me is going to continue to be. So I haven't really fully processed all this, but yesterday, and then, so Jesse then sends me a video call, which I'm sure was a divine calling call, where he comes on to tell me his appreciation for my story yesterday around connecting to the heart and the sky, and how the symbol of love that was experiencing that. And Jesse said something at the start. I think I received that video an hour ago, I think, and I've listened to it 4 times. And he said to me, I'm so proud of you. And for the first time in my life, I heard that, number one, clearly, and most importantly, with meaning. And other things that, like, I love you for. And I was like, holy fucking shit. And I was sitting in an appointment, and like, I had tears coming down my eyes. And then I was like in the old story the first time I heard it. And then I listened to it again, because I was like, there's such powerful messages in this. And Jesse, you said about the love, something about where the love needs to access, and it needs to access the memories. Which memories does the love need to access? And the love needs to access every single memory. And that's what your call done for me, where, like, and it really stood out where you said you found love at 6. And I was like, I found love here. It's really fucked up, guys. But I see people where they have, like, maths was yours, Jesse. You found love in that. And I was so lost, because I found no love anywhere up until the true, unconditional, deep, divine love. Like, with my children, yeah, but I could never name it. I just felt an explosion of something that I couldn't name. And that's actually what your message done as well, Jesse. It actually helped me go, oh, I didn't even know that was love. A bit like Will was speaking about yesterday. I didn't even know that was love. So the last 2 days have just been crazy wobbles, crazy realizations, and crazy resettling back into my innocence. But I'm not. I'm still wobbling though. Yeah, but it's embracing the wobble to understand the wisdom is what I'm going at it from. Because I am the experiencer having the experience. I am the observer of all my realizations. And if all my realizations have been observed in, then I have the power from the space of love that Jessie opened up for me to be the observer of any realization I desire.
Mic drop.
My heart is pounding. What?
I said that was a mic drop, Lynn. Mic drop.
A mic drop. I get you.
Yep.
Thanks, Craig. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. How amazing it is, like, to have this space to share that, because I could literally have spin that around in my head for another 2 days and not got the effect and impact out of it, that because I have been spinning it around in my head since like yesterday, basically 24 hours, and have had awarenesses and insights and wisdoms and processing, but it's complete. Okay.
Complete when expressed.
Love you, Ben. That's powerful
Bless you,
for
dear.
all of us.
Thank you, Lynn.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry I would
sometimes-
type it in the chat, but I just want to acknowledge that we are all wobbling that same love. Yeah, I would type it, and I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm driving. So I just want to acknowledge the wobble that you felt, we all feel. And I really appreciate you putting that into words. Love you, Ben.
I love you too, Jenny. Woo! I'm bursting. Jeepers. It astonishes me.
Is that a break? Is that like a major breakthrough for you, Lynn, today or yesterday? Today?
Yeah, it's like, it's like if I'm in a new dimension.
That's awesome. You're leveling up.
Peace, man. Leveling up. Fucking upgrade, whatever. It just feels. Jesus.
Yeah. My analytical mind always, right, is on the state chart, according to Dr. Hawkins and all the muscle checking that he did and stuff and all of his research on the state chart. Basically, the highest vibration on his chart is peace and serenity. It's even higher than love. So, isn't that a beautiful space to be in, eh?
Yeah, and to center back in with it, I think is just important. It's just what I'm doing now.
That's why it's called the peace that passes understanding.
Yeah.
Beyond. It's beyond understanding or comprehension.
That's why it's so hard to put it
Boundless.
into words, eh?
Boundless.
Yeah, Jesse. It's a good hurt.
Like, Lynn, that was great and brought up a very good point. And the reason I use I don't know is because it has so much baggage. It's an already, it's an already identity sabotage. It's already sabotaging the identity. So as soon as we say that, all the resistance has to show up to it.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
And when we do it
Well, it's done. Yeah.
alone or together, they match up and poof. And that's what I'm teaching you guys, is to find your structures, your markets, dysfunctions, and offer into it. Just by answering the question, they are saying yes.
Mm.
And just with that, you can just feel how much grounded and in peace that is.
Mm.